6.96 ounces. Hello everybody, welcome back to Ray's World. Let's call it Melt It Monday. So I have got some scrap here. This is not silver, this is actually pewter, guys. Pewter is really soft, melts at a very, very low temperature. And you can kind of, here, let's bend some. There we go. I picked all of this up for, this was free. I picked this up for like 99 cents. It was a candle holder, and I've had it for quite a while, knowing that I was going to get a furnace. So we're going to bend this up, and we are going to put it in the furnace and melt it. Probably pour a heart like this one. This is the aluminum one that you saw on my last video. If you haven't checked that out, go check that one out, because that one was a lot of fun. But we have a problem. I was working on Pinewood Derby car, because that is coming up, and I was pouring some lead. Here's my crucible, and it cracked. Broke. It didn't just crack. It broke. Now you can see a crack running, you may be able to see. See the crack running right down there? When I first got it, and I was doing my very first video, I dropped it. And it didn't break, but I think that's when it cracked. And then it was just a matter of time that it was going to crack. So, I bought a new one. This is a 1 kilo. There's a problem. Doesn't have this ring. I can't really grip it with my tongs to pull it out of the furnace. And when I put it in the furnace, it actually slips down, and it's just a hair. It's probably a millimeter or two bigger than the furnace opening, and you'll see that when we go downstairs. Looks like I dropped this one too. So it's very difficult to grab with the tongs to pull it out of the furnace, and then to grab it under here. I actually heated and modified my tongs so that I could grab it. But let's take it downstairs, and we're going to give it a try. It's only 1 kilo. I don't know how much pewter this actually is. Let's find out. This I will probably, I looked at sending this one back when I bought it, because I like the seller, it was eBay, and the seller accepts returns. And I thought, I'll just return it and get my money back, minus shipping, and I'll just buy another one. Well, it goes to Hong Kong, so that's not going to happen. So I just got to wait until I've got some money, and I can order a new one. All right, troy ounces. Let's see how much all this is. 7.38 troy ounces. 7 ounces. So pewter is, I don't know what the density of pewter is compared to aluminum. So we're going to try and pour a heart. This little scale, guys, if you don't have a little scale like this, you should get one. This was a Christmas present, actually, from Moose Socks. He sent me this a couple, like 2 years ago, and it's awesome. I use it all the time. So what I will probably do with this, since I do a lot with Cub Scouts and we use graphite for Pinewood Derby, I'll probably sand it into powder and just use it for Pinewood Derby. We'll save it, and it'll be there. So we'll have lots of graphite for Pinewood Derby cars. Let's go down in the garage. All right, guys, so the first thing that we need to do is get this stuff kind of folded in half. Let's make it small so it can fit in that tiny little crucible. There's my hammer. Put away where it's supposed to be. Oh yeah, pewter. Hammer's quick. Nice and soft. There we go. You can actually melt this stuff on the stove.
Don't need to hit that crucible and break it.
I need an anvil.
Anvils are expensive.
Maybe we need to cut this first. Cut it in half. All right, that was a whole lot easier than I thought. I think we got it all. So here's what I mean about the size of this crucible. It just fits, and it's very, very difficult to get a grip on it with these tongs. So even cold, it's very, very difficult to get out. There's no way you can even get it like this. So I think what we'll have to do is grab it, put it up here, then we can grab it with our tongs, move it over here to pour. So let's do this. Okay, so pewter has a melting point of 230 degrees Celsius. So let's turn the furnace on. We don't need it at 1200 or even 800. 230 degrees Celsius, let's take it to 300 degrees Celsius. All right, so we are about to hit 300 degrees. There we go, we got 300 degrees Celsius. Let's take a look. Yep, it's hot. It's gonna take a while at that low temperature. I'll tell you what, it's gonna take a while at that low temperature. Let's go ahead and up it. Let's go ahead and take it right to 800. And while that's going, let's preheat the mold. Are you the good dog? Are you the good girl? Are you the good girl? Yeah? You a good girl? Where are you going? Come here. Are you the good girl? Huh? Good girl. Come here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come. Oh. Yeah, so here's the problem that I have. My hand's kind of on fire. The crucible has swollen or something, and it is stuck in the furnace. I can't pull it out. Yeah, I may have to just let that, ouch! I may have to just let that cool all the way and then try again. We got it. The metal oxidizes very, very quickly. It's nice and shiny now. Whew! That was no bueno. We definitely need to order a couple of these that have the ring at the proper size. I'll just order a couple of 3 kilos. Let's let that cool, pull it out, take a look, see how it did. Let's see if we can cool it a little faster without messing it up. There we go. Definitely more dense than aluminum. All right, well, despite everything that we had semi-go wrong, not too bad of a pour. It turned out and it worked out really, really well. I love how it has this golden color. I'm not sure if you can see that on the back side. I think it oxidized a little bit more, maybe. I'm not sure. Let's get the scale. Find out how much she weighs. All right, we are in troy ounces. 6.96 ounces. Very, very cool. So by comparison, here is the very first aluminum one that I poured. About 2 ounces less. Total of aluminum, 8 ounces. So 8 ounces, 6 ounces. Definitely a lot more dense than aluminum. There's the shiny aluminum, the first pour, and now pewter. Very cool. We got a little stack going. Almost forgot about that star. That's the center of the mold that I poured. I'll probably cut and remelt that. But we got to get some crucibles first. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I will see you all real soon. Take care. Bye.